Next, let's create our details page. Let's create another HTML file here. Let's just call it details.html. And let's copy all of the code in our index. And let's paste it. And let's change the part where this one, our main. Let's change all of this code. And here we'll add a form with inputs, text box such as first name, last name, address, email, contact number, and a submit button. So let's add that form here. So let me fast forward this clip. Yeah, so what we did here, we created a form, and inside the form we created a div for each text box, and inside that div tag, we have added an input tag and a label. For each field, we have first name, last name, address, email, and contact. And we forgot the button. Let me add that real quick. So input. There we go. So as we can see, GitHub Copilot suggests the button for us based on the context from this previous code. So we can accept that. Let me just value add contact. Since we will be using this button multiple times based on the function we've entered, if we click the add button in our index page, set the value of this button to add contact, update contact, and delete contact, specifically on what we've clicked in our index page. So let me just name that dynamic button. And for the class, so this is a type submit, and for that class we're going to, this is success. So this is a blue button. And let me refresh our page. There you go. And also we haven't created our mapping for this one yet, so let me do that. Let's add the mapping for our details page. So let's go back to our contact controller. Let me fix it real quick and add a get mapping with the path details, and we'll be returning a view that's a string, and let me just name it show new contact page, and we'll be accepting model map early model map later, and we will return our details page. We don't need that request para. Let's refresh and let's go back, and there we go. So we have our title, our H1 page title, our text field input tag, our label, and our dynamic button. It is a good practice to refactor these two pages since we've used multiple tags, duplicating tags I mean. So as we can see in index HTML, we've used header, and also in our details page we've used the head tag I mean. So every time I edit some code in our head, we will also be needing to edit our head in our details page. So to refactor these two pages here, let's create a common folder. So under template, let's create commons, and in here we will be storing our header, footer, and left navigation bar. So let me create those three pages for HTML. Let's create a header, HTML, and a nav bar HTML. So here in our header, we'll be getting this one, two, and 23 until here, the end of our header. So let's cut that one and let's put it to our header. And there you go. And since we are using Timelift to manage our page, let's add a header tag here. And a fragment, since this is a fragment, and let's just call it header. And to call that in our index page, we'll just be including, so header, and let's include our header by using our tag. No, not that one. No, we'll be using Timelift. So since this is a block, and let's replace this one. And so as you can see, GitHub Copilot have a suggestion that we will traverse the path commons, which the one we've created earlier, commons / header, and that is a header. Okay, let's accept this one. So let's try our index if it returns the same page. Okay, there we go. So let's do that to our navigation and footer. So let me fast forward the clip. So so what we did, we've cut the header, navigation bar, and our footer here, and store that to our 3 HTML file under commons path. So this is for our footer, this one for our header, this one for our navigation. And each fragment I added a time lift. What is this? So let's ask GitHub Copilot what that is. Okay, so that is an identifier or of time lift fragment. So as you can see, if there's a code that we don't understand, GitHub Copilot can explain it to us. So what we did here, we imported or we replaced that block and replace it with our footer, commons, and header. However, we have an error here that states that our time lift block is deprecated. Our fragment expressions are deprecated. So to replace this one with our updated version. So let me just do that real quick. Let's do that to the other one. To our footer. Okay. And there we go. We have no more warnings. So let's go back to our page. Let's see if it is still the same. Yes, it is still the same. And let's do that with our details. So we will be removing this one until our nav. There we go. And our footer, this one. There we go. Let me just copy those block. Let's include these 3 fragments. There we go. Let's try going to our details. And there we go. So if I have a modification under header, let's just say, let's call this CMS. So notice that our title is Contact Management System, and I modified it to CMS, and upon refreshing our page, it will change our title. And we did modify our title once only instead of modifying it each page for our index page and details page. So every time I modify some code in our header, it will update for both index and details page.